Hello all, welcome back to my YouTube channel and welcome to the new video. So in this video we are going to discuss the arithmetic questions and today I have taken the mains level arithmetic question. So let's get started. A bag contains some green and red balls. Find the difference between number of green balls and red balls, and you have to find which of the following option alone is sufficient to answer the question. Means this is the question of data sufficiency. So let's see the options. Probability of selecting one green ball from the bag is 3 by 5, and the ratio of the green balls to the red balls is 3:2. So the total number of balls is 25. And the next option, bag has 10 red balls and probability of selecting one green ball and one red ball is 1 by 2. And total green balls are 15 and probability of selecting 2 red balls from the bag is 3 by 20. So here I have read all the options now. So let's check on the options. Because in the question we don't have much data, they have just mentioned what are the kinds of balls are available, and you can see the bag contains some green balls and red balls. So they didn't mention the exact number of green balls or red balls which are present in that bag. So let's check the first option. What they had given, probability of selecting one green ball from the bag is 3 by 5. Okay, and we know that there are actually two kinds of balls are there, that is the green ball and red ball. So I have taken the green ball as X and the red ball as Y, and had given that selecting one green ball from the bag is 3 by 5. This is the probability. Means if this is one green ball we are selecting and this is out of the total balls. Okay, so here also have selecting the one ball, therefore that will be equal to 3 by 5. So if I solve this, I will get X is equal to 3 and Y is equal to 5. So here I got the values in the form of ratios. Means here I think I have got the balls in the multiples of 3 and like multiples of 5. So here from this option we will not be able to get the exact number of balls. So this statement, this option is also not sufficient. Okay, so let's get into the next option. Ratio of the green balls to the red balls is 3:2. So here they just mentioned the ratio between the green balls and red balls, and also we don't know the total number of balls available. So this option also not sufficient. So next question they had given the total balls. Means if I take the green ball as X and red ball as Y, so the total number of balls will be X plus Y, that is equal to 25, and this alone also not sufficient. And let's move to the next option. What they had given, the bag has 10 red balls and probability of selecting one green balls and one red ball is 1 by 2. So here I have taken the number of green balls as X and red balls they have given that as 10. Okay, so here I have selected one ball from the total number of green balls. Okay, and also have selected one ball out of 10 red balls. Okay, and from the total means the total number of balls will be X plus 10. So here I am selecting the two balls. Okay, so that will be equal to 1 by 2, which is the probability of selecting red ball. Okay, so if I solve this, what I'll get, I get X C1 will be X, and this is 10 C1, that is 10, and here I got 10 plus X into X minus 9. Okay, and I have written this 2 into 1 upside. Okay, so after simplifying this I will get X square minus 21X plus 90 will be equal to 0. So if I solve this further, I will get X is equal to 6 and 15. So the total number of balls, that is X plus 10, because this is green balls and they had given the total number of red balls. So we are here we don't know the number of green balls, so that will be equal to either 16 or 25, because here we got two kinds of values, one is 6 and one is 15 for the only X only. Okay, So if I take the difference, then also the option like answer will be 4, either 4 or 5. So this option is also not sufficient to answer the question. Fine. So let's check the last option. So what they have mentioned in that, the total green balls are 15 and the probability of selecting 2 red balls from the bag is 3 by 20. So here we know that the total number of green balls in that bag will be 15 and we don't know what are the number of red balls available. So that's why I have taken the total balls as 15 plus y, and the probability of selecting 2 red balls will be 3 by 20. So the red balls will be y. I am selecting 2 balls out of the total 15 plus y C2, that will be equal to 3 by 20. So if I further solve this, I will get y into y minus 1 divided by 15 plus y into 15 plus y minus 1, which will be equal to 3 by 20. So if if I make it to simplified form, I will get 17y square minus 107y minus 630 is equal to 0. So after finding the roots, I will get here the red ball will be 10, means I will got the value for y and I got 10. Okay, so the required difference will be we know that the total green balls are 15. Okay, and the red ball I got here as 10. So 15 minus 10 will be 5. So I think means this is the correct option, which is alone sufficient to answer this question. So let's move on to the next question. A man has 24,000 and he divided it among his 3 children A, B and C. A purchased a cycle with that amount whose price depreciated by 10% every year. And B and C invested their amount in the 2 different schemes P and Q respectively, and for 2 years. If the scheme P offers 19.2% annual simple interest, and while a Q offers the compound interest of 20% per annum, and the price of the cycle after 2 years will be sum of the interest amount received by B and C together, then what is the total amount received by the person A? So this is also the data sufficiency question. So we have to find out which option is sufficient to answer this question. So let's get into the options first. Ratio of the amount given to A and that of B is 4:5. Average of the total amount given to all the 3 persons together is 8,000. Interest amount received by C is 44% of the total amount received by him. Interest amount received by B is 38.4% of the total amount received by him. Price of the cycle is decreased by 27.1% from its original price in 3 years. So according to the data, I will write here. They had mentioned that the man has 24,000, means he will divide it among his 3 children. So let's say A, B and C will be those 3 children, and the total amount will be 24,000. He divides this amount within his 3 sons. Okay, then also in the question they have mentioned that, so A purchases the cycle from its share. Okay, so we don't know how much share the A got, so that's why I have taken the small a as the amount it received from his father. Okay, and that amount he purchased some cycle, and its price will depreciate every year by 10%. So first year it got reduced by 10 to 9, then again it got reduced by 10 to 9. Therefore now the price of that cycle will be 81A divided by 100. Okay, so and also they have mentioned that the person B, he will invest in the scheme which is going to give him 19.2% simple interest. Okay, so let's say the amount received by B will be small b, and he invest in the scheme which is giving the simple interest of 19.2%. For he invested it for 2 years. Okay, so then I will get he will get the interest as 0.384b. Okay, And again C also, so that will invest in another scheme for the compound interest of 20%. So we can write it like so compound interest means principal into r square minus 1 divided by 100. Okay, so that is just compound interest, but I have taken like we know that. So the amount received by C will be C. We don't know what is the amount he received, so that's why I have taken the amount received by C will be small c, and he invested in the scheme which gives the interest in the form of compound interest. Okay, so that is if he invests the 5 as the principal, he will get 1 as the interest, and again he will invest the 5p principal, he will get the 1p as the interest. So after that it means sorry, this is not 36, it's 1 by 25. Okay, actually it will be easy if I write like this. So the amount which increases every year by 20%. So first we know that the 20% will be of 1 by 5. So first it was 5, then it got increased to 6. First year it second year it will be 5, and that it got increased to 6. So this will be 25, and this is 36. So the increase here means 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 11% increase out of 25. So if I do this, I will get the same answer, 0.44c. Okay, and also in the last they have mentioned that the sum of the interest amount received by okay, sorry, the price of the cycle after 2 years will be the sum of the interest amount received by BC. Okay, B and C. So here this cycle amount, so what is the present amount, so that will be equal to the sum of the interest received by B and the interest received by C. So that will be 81 divided by 100A will be equal to 0.384B plus 0.44C. Okay, so after this what we will do, and we got compare with the options. So first option they have mentioned that A is to B will be in the ratio of 4:5, means he divided the amount among the A and B with the 4:5 ratio. Okay, so if I write like this, A by B will be equal to 4 by 5, which implies A will be equal to 4 by 5B, and that is equal to A is equal to 0.8B. Okay, and also you can see we know that A plus B plus C will be equal to 24,000, and also here you can see we have got the relation between A, B and C here also, and here we got the value of A, that is equal to 0.8B. So if I take all these equations, so finally we will get the answer as A is equal to 8,000, B is equal to 10,000, and C will be equal to 6,000. Okay, then so let's compare the next equations. Okay, so I think the first will be the option which is sufficient to answer the question, and we need to check the other options also, so that's why I'm checking here. So average of the total amount received that are given to all the 3 persons together is 8,000. Actually it doesn't make sense because they already mentioned that. So there is a total amount of 24,000. Obviously if I divide it among 3 children, their average will be equal to 8,000 only. So this doesn't make sense. Then interest amount received by C is 44% of the total amount received by him. So here we don't know the amount received by him also, but they are telling that 44% of the total amount received by him. Okay, so this is also not sufficient. And next question, the interest amount received by B is 38.4% of the total amount received by him. So here also this is also not possible because we don't even know the how much part he is going to receive from his father. So we can't calculate the interest received by him. Okay, then next question means option, price of the cycle is decreased by 27.1% from its original price in 3 years. Okay, here also we don't know what was the original price of the cycle and how much amount he received from his father. So we will not be able to predict after 3 years what the price will be, or before 3 years what the price will be. So this is also option not possible. So the only option we can calculate the answer for this will be the option 1. So that's it for today. And thanks for watching. Please to subscribe for more videos like this.